0.00 moles.
Continue.
Pair of gloves.
You have picked up the gloves.
Use the measuring cylinder to transfer 100 milliliter of the silver nitrate solution to the conical flask. Slide up the lab pad for more info.
You have picked up the 500 milliliter bottle. You have transferred the silver nitrate into the measuring cylinder. You have placed the 500 milliliter bottle. You have picked up the 100 milliliter measuring cylinder. You have transferred silver nitrate. You have placed the 100 milliliter measuring cylinder.
Did you notice the change? The solution went from clear to opaque, which means that something has precipitated. That is silver chloride, your product. Now you should filter, dry, and measure the mass of the silver chloride formed. Then you can calculate how much chloride was in the solution to begin with.
Lab pad up.
Lab pad down. Set up the equipment for a suction filtration. Raise the lab pad for more info.
We've set up the equipment for you. On top of the conical flask, we've put the rubber cone and the Buchner funnel. Inside the Buchner funnel, we've placed one filter paper.
Turn on the in-house vacuum system by twisting the knob.
Lab pad up.
Lab pad down.
You have twisted the nose of the vacuum valve.
Squirt a little water onto the filter paper to make it stick to the funnel. Filter your product.
You have placed the 500 milliliter bottle. You have picked up the conical flask 250 milliliter. You have filtered your product. You have placed the conical flask 250 milliliter.
Tear the watch glass before using it. Slide up the lab pad for more info.
Lab pad down.
Lab pad up. Lab pad down.
You are in the magnesium tab. The analytical balance is closed. You have picked up the conical flask 250 milliliter. You have picked up the watch glass. You have placed the watch glass.
Lab pad up. Lab pad down.
You have picked up the watch glass. You have placed the watch glass.
Place the watch glass back on the workbench.
The analytical balance is closed. The analytical balance is opened.
Lab pad up. Lab pad down.
You have picked up the watch glass. You have placed the watch glass. The analytical balance is closed.
Workbench. Baka babalik mo sa ano? Sa workbench. Dun sa ano, kanina. Yung ano yan.
Press spacebar to raise or lower the laptop. 3. Press tab and backspace to iterate within the laptop. 4. Gravimetric analysis. Selected.
Yung watch glass, balik mo sa ano, workbench. Sa pinagkuha mo kanina. Try mo.
You have picked up the watch glass.
Balik mo dun.
You have placed
Yan.
the watch glass.
Wash the filter cake with
Wash the
demineralized
filter.
water.
Filter papers. May filter cake. Baka yan sa taas. Ay, hindi.
And superscripted text. Because silver chloride is insoluble in water.
Filter cake.
Analysis to be valid. Want all of the chloride ions to precipitate. Silver ion is introduced via a compound that is highly soluble in water so that the only precipitate
Cake, ano? Paper. Demineralized water. Ayaw makuha. Filter.
Lab pad up.
Pick up the water bottle.
how large the number is. Lab pad
Pad down.
Water bottle. Aray ka.
picture. The
You have picked up the 500 milliliter bottle.
Lab pad up. Lab pad down. Transfer the filter cake from the funnel to the watch glass.
You have picked up the Buckner funnel.
Filter cake. From the funnel to the
You have placed the Buckner funnel.
place the
Place the
filter
watch
cake.
glass in the oven.
You have picked up the
Oven.
watch glass. You have placed the watch glass.
Dispose of your gloves.
You have disposed your gloves.
Now your product is drying in the oven. While we wait for it to dry, let's calculate the mass of product you would obtain in each of the three cases. Lab pad up.
The general
Look at your lab
equation
journal.
states that
Can you
1
see
mole
from the
of unknown
reactions
chloride
stoichiometry
reacts with
how the
2
number of
moles of
moles of
silver
silver
nitrate,
chloride
giving
formed
1 mole of
correlates to the
unknown
number of
nitrate
moles
and
of
2
silver
moles of
nitrate
silver
consumed?
chloride. Click View Image button to see the image.
How the number of moles of AgCl formed correlates to the number of moles AgNO3 consumed. Hmm? Are the same.
Yes, spot on. The number of moles of silver chloride formed is the same as the number of moles of silver nitrate consumed. Lab pad down. Click on the yellow field in the lab journal to fill out how many moles of silver chloride is formed in all three cases.
You are in the calcium tab. In reaction with beryllium chloride, 0.076 moles of silver chloride are formed,